Hello, everyone. Um, this is my Mountain Dew withdrawal testimonial. This is what happened to me when I quit drinking Mountain Dew like I have been for the past 20 years. Previously, I quit for a span of about 8 weeks, and I talked about that on my YouTube channel back in 2010. But pretty much, other than those 8 weeks, I was drinking between 3 and 8 Mountain Dews a day, of various sizes. And yeah, it's been not as hard as I thought it would be. So, to recap, on day one, I was doing okay. I did have a Sprite for lunch because it wasn't a Mountain Dew. But then at dinner, I had a Coca Cola because we were in a Mexican restaurant. And those ingredients in a Coca Cola are very similar to a Mountain Dew. They have the high fructose corn syrup and they have the caffeine, both of which I figured I was addicted to. And the next day, I had a Sprite, and my girlfriend in the evening made me an oolong tea. Um, and then after that, after the first 2 days, I didn't have any more caffeine. And I figure that those two instances of having caffeine, they kind of prolonged the inevitable with the withdrawal symptoms from caffeine. And throughout the rest of my symptoms, I did not take any caffeine whatsoever. No coffee, no tea, no Excedrin, which has caffeine in it. And I figure that's the reason why I have so much of it in the house, because it works, because I get headaches whenever I don't have caffeine. So the headaches started happening on day 4 for me, which was 2 days after my last bit of caffeine. And they were horrible. And they lasted for 4 days. And it was like a very bad sinus headache, only further back in my head. And I'd say on the evening of the 8th day, the headaches went away, which would have been the 6th day after caffeine. So this is my last Mountain Dew here, and I don't know if I'm going to bedazzle it or frame it or make a Christmas ornament out of it so that it's there to remind me about resolutions that I've made around the New Year's time when I'm taking down the Christmas tree. I don't know what I'll do with this can. I might auction it off for charity someday. I don't know. But that was my last can. I'm on a little bit of a health fit right now. And Mountain Dew was half of my caloric intake, easily, for the last 20 years. Which is, it's strange to think that I'm now consuming half as many calories just by eliminating one thing out of my life, but that's it. And even stranger than that is this weird sensation that I get because I've been trying a whole bunch of different beverages to try to stay hydrated to keep the headaches away. And I drank Powerade, I drank water, lots of water, especially when I went to the gym, milk, a little bit of chocolate milk, punch, fruit juices, some orange juice. And the whole time that I was drinking all of those things, I was thinking, man, I wish there were more things to drink other than Mountain Dew. Which is really strange because for the last 20 years, most of what I drank was Mountain Dew. And here I am drinking this variety of different things, and every time I'm drinking something, I feel like, man, I wish there was something else I could be drinking. Which I feel is probably just another withdrawal symptom. You know, my brain is searching for Mountain Dew, and I'm not getting Mountain Dew out of what I'm drinking. So it's a weird sensation of, you know, this variety that I have now is not enough, even though I was only drinking primarily one thing in the past. So yeah, if I'm a little cranky for the next couple months on YouTube, you all know why. Welcome to your new addiction. I am proudly serving Haterade